Hi, it's Doug Baxter from Poppy Fielding. This is the next in our series in which we take you to some of the most spectacular gardens, nature and beauty in the world. You may remember that a couple of weeks ago we visited Mount Congreve in my native Waterford in the southeast of Ireland, and where I'm standing today could not be a lot more different. I'm standing in the middle of Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens here in Cape Town, South Africa, and that massive mountain you see just behind me is Table Mountain, a tableau which dominates Cape Town from all sides. These gardens are particularly unique because they were the first gardens in the world that focused purely on indigenous species of plants and flowers, and none more so than the protea. And the protea is an extraordinarily fitting symbol for South Africa. In fact, it's the national flower here. And the reason it's so fitting here is because it represents durability and resilience and beauty. And these are all things that really South Africa has shown in coming to where it is today. And in fact, they're values that are very close to us at Poppy Fielding because they also represent the struggle and the labor and the beauty that are brought to us by the flower farmers of California, who we represent every day. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the gardens here at Kirstenbosch, and I hope you enjoy it. Just for the stunning beauty of all of these varieties and colors of proteas, and particularly how they're set amongst other plants and bushes and in amongst all of these gardens, landscape gardens with winding roads and planted walkways that seem to stretch right up to the peak of Table Mountain itself. Isn't this spectacular? There's king protea here set amongst these purple flowers, and then as I turn to the right there's a silver tree, and then sweeping round to the wide vista up to Table Mountain. I love the way that cloud lies softly on the top of Table Mountain and frames the picture as the mountain sweeps down to the valley below, and in the far distance we can see mountains, and then in the other side of those mountains is the vastness of South Africa and Africa itself. I'm so glad I came out here to Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. I mean, I think it has to be one of the world's most spectacular settings for anything of this kind. An extraordinary place of peace and tranquility to enjoy this day. But also, when you travel a lot, it can be hard to really get the pulse of a place or a city. And coming out here and being in nature, I can really feel the natural rhythm that this country has. And now I feel closer to Cape Town than ever.